Howdy guys, Rock Papa here. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. And I hope all of you had an ample supply of the American bird this past Thanksgiving. I know I did. I'm wearing my festive hat here today, which I always wear in the wintertime. Grammy made this hat for me. Didn't she do a great job? She's very skilled with crocheting and loves to do it. Anyhow, today I've got another rock for us to identify using the rock image ID key. And I think that after this video about IDing rocks, I'm going to switch gears and maybe do something a little different. But today we've got an interesting rock. It's going to be a little bit different from usual, but I think you're going to like it. Hopefully this video will be useful to you. If so, please subscribe, and thank you so very much to all you most excellent subscribers. I appreciate you so much. And if you want to hit this, if you feel like it, I'd appreciate that too. So here we go. Okay guys, here's our rock. And I cracked this sucker with my hammer, and I got a twofer. So let's just look at this piece. What do you see? Well, do you guys see any mineral crystals, visible mineral crystals? And I don't. Here's the other piece. I do see some greenish stuff in here. Okay, so anyhow, the thing about this rock is that I have no earthly idea where I got this rock. So Rock D is not going to be able to help us with this. We're going to have to depend on the rock image ID key. A kind of new experience for us here, but that's okay. We can do it. Let's get started. Okay, here is the link to the rock image ID key. This link is not hot, but if you'll look down below this video where it says more, and look in there, there is a hot link that you can tap and get to the rock image ID key site. So let's go to the rock image ID key. So here we are at the rock image ID key on the web. It's free for everyone to use. You can make a $5 donation if you want to, and I encourage folks to do so. Thank you so much for all you guys and gals who have made that donation. It really helps keep this rock image ID key website up and running. And by the way, it's a PayPal donation. PayPal is absolutely secure. I don't see any of your information. PayPal has been around longer than any other payment method that I know of. And of course, you can donate with your PayPal account or with a credit card. So let's tap on that bottom blue button to get started. Since we don't have a clue as to what this rock's name is, we cannot use rock D or the rock index. So let's go to how to identify a rock. Use a hammer to crack your rock. Yes, we did. Don't see any visible minerals there. We can't use rock D, so let's go to the rock image ID key itself. We tap on the top blue button. And we don't see any visible minerals in our rock, so we tap on the bottom blue button. And so we get 5 color choices to pick from. What color choice would you guys pick? Yeah, I'm going to pick black for now. Green is also a possibility, but let's click black first and see what we get. This gives us 8 rock picture choices. Let's just take them one at a time, so we'll tap on diabase first. Let's peruse these diabase pictures and see if we like one. Yeah, I kind of like that third one there. I don't see visible mineral crystals and it's kind of blackish. So possibly our rock is diabase, although it does not look exactly right to me. But we can keep diabase on the back burner and keep looking. Let's try basalt now. And right off the top of my head, none of these really look like what we got. So I don't think basalt is our rock. So let's keep looking. How about hematite quartzite? None of these look like our particular rock. So far we've got a diabase as a possibility. Yeah, I can kind of see sand grains, maybe welded sand grains here in the quartzite, and we don't have that in our specimen rock. We could tap on slate, which is a sedimentary rock, but I think all of us would agree that it's not going to be slate. Also obvious that it's not going to be coal, so let's check magnetite. I'm not seeing our rock as magnetite, so let's move on. Let's try chert. Looks like we're striking out on chert. There's a bunch of solid black chert on the planet, and I should include that in this chert page, so I'll fix that. So we're going to try obsidian, and I see I've got chert and obsidian together. There's some black chert. I need to put that in the... Here's some obsidian. I think we're a no on both black chert and obsidian for our rock. Okay, so with diabase as a possibility, let's go back to our choices and pick green. Here is chlorite schist. And it's a schist, and schists are shiny, so we don't have chlorite schist. Let's try siltstone. I do not think so, siltstone. How about you guys? How about epidote granofels? And this second one has possibilities. It's got some greenish on it. Just like our rock, you can't see visible minerals, and there's some dark blackish stuff in there too. So epidote granofels is getting to be a real possibility. Okay, so far it seems like epidote granofels is the front runner and diabase is a possible second. Let's check out some of the others on this 8 rock page just to be sure. Here's greenstone. I'm not seeing it as greenstone. How about unakite? Definitely not. Dunite? Have you dunite? Negative. Metabasalt. possibly metabasalt. So I would say epidote granofels is our number 1 choice. Maybe metabasalt is our number 2 choice. Diabase, number 3 choice. But hold on, I totally forgot to check out serpentinite. Let's do it. Rock number 3 looks like a possible. I think we need to read about serpentinite. Says serpentinite is greenish and soft, often with a soapy feel. And your fingernail can easily scratch it. That's really soft. I checked our specimen rock, and a fingernail can't scratch it. A nickel can't scratch it, so it's much harder than serpentinite, so that rules out serpentinite. So back to epidote granofels. Let's read its description. Says epidote granofels has a pistachio green color, very fine texture. You cannot see visible minerals, and its Mohs hardness is about 6 or 7. All that fits with our rock. Epidote granofels results from the metamorphic alterations of rocks like basalt, diabase, and gabbro. That's kind of a clue to keep in mind. Maybe that's why the diabase was looking suspicious. Says it might be found in association with amphibolite. That might be another clue for us to help figure out where this rock came from. It says both the inner Piedmont geologic terrane and the Carolina geologic terrane have lenses of epidote granofels. Man, that's a smoking gun. Let's check out Wikipedia. No Wikipedia article on epidote granofels. Oh well, but I am going to call this epidote granofels, and I think we've pretty much nailed it pretty good. Now we got to figure out where it might have come from by looking on the Rock D map or some map. Here's Rock D, and let's tap on the map. It is very likely that this rock came from Georgia because that's where I live. See the fault line running through Gainesville and the other fault line running through just a bit south of Athens. In between these two fault lines is the inner Piedmont geologic terrane. Let's just tap on some places around here and see what we get. Selemonite schist, nope, that's not anywhere close to epidote granofels or mafic rocks like amphibolite. Let's tap on another place in the inner Piedmont. By the way, the area just northwest of the fault line that runs through Gainesville and Atlanta is called the Eastern Blue Ridge geologic terrane. There's a lot of amphibolite here, and I think we're going to find in the Eastern Blue Ridge and in the inner Piedmont lots of amphibolite. That kind of wedge-shaped geologic terrane that runs south of Athens, it runs northeast to southwest like they all do, is called the Cat Square terrane, and the area below the Cat Square terrane is called the Carolina terrane. And all of these terranes that we have been mentioning have a lot of amphibolite in them because they're all part of volcanic island chains or microcontinents. And all of these former volcanic terranes run up and down the eastern edge of North America. So there's potential for lots of amphibolite and lots of epidote granofels. So where, how, and when did epidote granofels form? Let's have a look. This picture represents what was happening off the eastern coast of North America about 470 million years ago during the Ordovician period, when the tectonic mountain building event orogeny was taking place. On the right, you can see a black piece of ocean crust that is being shoved down or subducted into the mantle, and it's melting, the material is melting and boiling up, forming a volcanic island, chain of volcanic islands off the coast of eastern, primitive or ancient eastern North America. This is exactly what's happening in the Aleutian Islands off Alaska and also the islands of Japan this very day. Here's a close-up of that volcanic island that's forming, and it's actually a whole volcanic island chain that runs all the way up with interruptions all the way up the eastern U.S. That black piece of ocean crust that's subducting is melting, and it's differentiating into light-colored felsic magma, salt and pepper or gray-colored intermediate magma, and black mafic magma. The light-colored, lightweight granitic magma at the very top of the volcano will erupt in places, forming dacite lava. It will also blow out felsic tuff and other pyroclastic materials. This speckly intermediate magma below the granitic magma is mostly diorite magma, and it will erupt on the surface, forming flows of andesite lava. And the black diabase and gabbro magma at the bottom of the volcano will erupt, forming thin flows of basalt lava. And this is what we're interested in relation to our epidote granofels. Later, during the Devonian period, maybe 370 million years ago, a microcontinent associated with the Akkadian orogeny will slam into this volcanic island chain and shove the whole package up onto the ancient North American continent. And after that, maybe around 300 million years ago, ancient Africa will do the same. These crashing events result in metamorphism of the all the magmas and lavas associated with the volcanic island chain. The gabbro and diabase magma or plutons, and the basalt lava rocks will be metamorphosed, most likely forming amphibolite, a metamorphic mafic rock. Hot mineral-laden water will sift through all of these mafic rocks, including amphibolite, and it will transform a lot of the mafic minerals into epidote. Pick up that epidote and take it and deposit it in veins in these rocks and in other host rocks, forming the epidote granofels. Epidote granofels are kind of like the mafic version of quartz vein rock. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Epidote granofels. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe if this was useful. And this is your Rock Papa saying happy rock hunting to all my wonderful rock buds. Papa out.